mountains towering above, and in the steep valleys below, I see you, God, in the trees branching out to the blue skies. It tortures every vacant soul on this earthly carnal ride, and every hot and hellish day that burns my every side. Ruffles up his well-worn wings as Satan chides my hide, and wide my arms to reach out to his glory up on high, to lead me to the place of birth made from my demise. And he tries, oh how he tries to bring me to his pit, a sad and weakened state of mind, mired in the shit. But no more shall that devil ever turn my heart away, or burn down my temple. But no more shall that devil ever turn my heart away, or burn down my temple. This holy vessel God made for my pillars strong and made of brass, and never shall they move and fall and tumble down below to the devil's eternal tomb. From these days my gate is walked in faith, and no longer the devil I fear, and towards his word and holy voice my heart now turns its ear. But no more shall that devil ever turn my heart away, or burn down my temple. But no more shall that devil ever turn my heart away, or burn down my temple. Yeah, from heaven to earth, then on to hell, down from paradise my soul has fell. To climb to you, Lord, is thy mighty task. The only way is to knock and ask. There is one path, there is one truth, there is one life, and Christ is proof. This sacred flame that you've given me is a fire I'll tender eternally. Yeah, from heaven to earth, then on to hell, down from paradise my soul has fell. To climb to you, Lord, is thy mighty task. The only way is to knock and ask. turn to dark. You always recovered again in life. The cycle goes round, the sound as a clock, like day into the night, and walk in the ways of pride and fear. My faith's been shown so weak, for how can I not see? Plain as day, the answer always in me. For you are centered within the origin of all, and circled round me for second time. So how can I fret and worry and whine when I know you're on my side? Tonight when I rest, I shall do my best to let go of the stress and sweat and the baggage of troubles that bumbled and boggled my heart down in a mire. Good night, dear Lord. If I thank you a million times more, I would still be short in saying my grace for my gratitude to the blessings you give. My heart can never erase. Good night, dear Lord. If I thank you a million times more, I would still be short in saying my grace for my gratitude to the blessings you've given. My heart can never erase. I lost some years in tears of aching, wasting all of my time, crying and bitching, living and sinning, like life was a prison for crime. Led by the wicked, sick and so twisted, send me in search of the one, the ghost, the father, the past, creator, and the timeless gift of his son. Lord, cleanse this spirit and make me whole with your great and holy name. Plant your seed in my good ground, release my doubt and shame. Oh, lift me up, oh my good Lord, and bring me home to you. This precious stone I've grown to know is made anew in you. I lost myself in hell of misgivings, shilling my soul for a goat, cursing and raging, believing in nothing. A life of haze I wrote, led by the devil, wrecked and disheveled, sent me in search of the one, the ghost, the father, the past, creator, and the timeless gift of his son. Lord, cleanse this spirit and make me whole with your great and holy name. Plant your seed in my good ground, release my doubt and shame. Oh, lift me up, oh my good Lord, and bring me home to you. This precious stone I've grown to know is made anew in you.
Under the cold yellow light of a Cherokee moon, in a time long ago, one that comes again soon. In the dark hours of night, 'twas a dog who took flight into the big bowl of stars above this flat earth of ours. He sped off after he fed on a big mouthful of corn, running all night and well on into the morn. The meal from his trap left a path along the way, and every bit of corn became a star where it lay. And every star amount the meal that the canine did leave still remains upon the dome for every eye to see. And the ark it made above our heads shall lead us to the door, to that northern star that never moves beyond the starry bore. He sped off after he fed on a big mouthful of corn, running all night and well on into the morn. The meal from his trap left a path along the way, and every bit of corn became a star where it lay. And every star amount the meal that the canine did leave still remains upon the dome for every eye to see. And the ark it made above our heads shall lead us to the door, to that northern star that never moves beyond the starry
All us little lambs will offer up our little hands, and all throughout these lands we will shout down the devil with the power of his word. The voice of God shall be heard. A unity from thirds is the sword in which we will. Ooh. the voice of God shall be heard. A unity from thirds is the sword in which we wield. Of God shall be heard. A unity from thirds is the sword in which we wield. We wield. Ooh, we wield. That came tumbling from above, with serpentine wisdom slithering on my tongue. And harmless are these hands, soft as two doves, torn between the devil's talk and the voice of pure love. With my blessings overflowing, I find myself bawling and laughing, crying and gasping on all the baggage that I bring. I'm a restless cosmic wanderer, stronger for having come here. But at any moment's notice, I'll be ready to leave. Believe in me, oh Lord, for I've stretched all the earth with head and feet, ram and fish. I'm seeking your rebirth, and from pole below and pole above, I've trenched on through the rock. I made it down and then up back again, home to you, my God. And all the loss and suffering that took me for a ride, and all the agony and gloom, filling myself with lies. I'll cleanse and drench my sickly soul and purify this heart, and return this soul back to its source. For I've been too long apart.
Christ in my flesh, in the heart of my chest, in every step of my quest, whom I shall never second guess. To all I confess, from east to the west, like a sun that never sets in heat, my soul rests. I shall offer him my best. For this life be my test, and to the devil's possessed, who kept me so depressed, anxious and stressed, leaving me a big mess. But gone you can get, for I'm no longer oppressed. For his love coalesced in an alchemical alkahest, and I shall never protest or ever joke round in jest, when my soul has progressed and my spirit he did rest. For in his blood we are blessed. For I have Christ in my flesh. For I have Christ in my flesh.
I have stood upon the back of the scorpion stinger, wrangling the head and tail of the snake. I have dodged the arrows from the bow of the archer. I begged and pleaded outside the rich man's gates. And if it takes 80 of these lives, Lord, or even 80 and 800 more, I'll do whatever it takes to reach your star in the north. I spent days in the trenches against an army of darkness, and fought off many beasts in the countless attacks. I sliced off the many heads of the Hydra serpent, and in terror watched every single one grow back. And if it takes 80 of these lives, Lord, or even 80 and 800 more, I'll do whatever it takes to reach your star in the north. I'll wrestle two lions, giants of both enormous size and weight, with And through the power of God and God alone, a man was born from the child. With shield and sword and the mighty grip of faith, I shall journey forth the rest of my days. With you, God, as my watcher, protector, and guide, I shall never wander astray. And if it takes 80 of these lives, Lord, or even 80 and 800 more, I'll do whatever it takes to reach your star in the north.
God, I come to you seeking peace, rest, comfort, release. For this world we enter in, filled with fear and sin, teaches us to venture without. We must also seek within. And Lord, you shall remain my refuge, my protector, my shield, and your fiery spirit shall be the sword in which I wield. Grant me the gnosis to know when to close my lips, and the same of when to strike. Grant me the courage to sink Satan's ships, float the waves of eternal life. That I will ever need to rise above to you, and bless the rest with that which you didn't give, for even the least from you will do. In his name we rejoice, in his honor we give our all. In his glory we shall return back to paradise from our fall.
for all that you have given me. For the heavenly lights to guide my path to truth. For the bowl of stars and the sun and moon. And as I dream this night, may you bring me peace, comfort, calm, ease, release. Scatter the demons that darken my thought. Drive away the nightmares which the devil has brought, and the vultures in the shadows that pick spirit from flesh and bone. Send them back